SMokehouse Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? You got the punch right
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Andy Clee? When you were sick, who took your
The controls are in the back of the machinery dump area. Reserve the base. SMokehouse is a security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Diagnostic sensors.
Assist security. All invest.
And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pump. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
How are the repairs going?
Just plugged the last of the O2 leaks.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Some free.
Something on your...
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping. You the one flying the Unreliable? Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything. A bullet went through it, most of the way. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started. These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of... Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. These days, our... Thank you. I work hard to keep it that... Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above... Sublight occupies a legal... Very. I like to think of myself as the last...
CNP pancake mix. That requires no mixing.
This is Halcyon.
It's all fantastic. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. Now, was there anything else? It...
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Long as there's paying work, you can count me in.
You weren't followed, were you? Sure is. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried, apparently, one of Catherine's... It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill. A few of my contractors run flights to keep the community lubricated with a steady... One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman. Now, get going. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair... Few laws and even fewer people to enforce them. If you're working, you'll do fine.
Good enough for me. Sublight's always got plenty of work. Good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
CNP chicken and potatoes. At CNP, we know our CNP. Rizzo's mock apple cider. Almond cider. Hard cider.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did a contract for Sublight.
Only one, a legit haul.
Hey there! Got word on the wireless. Your flag's cleared, you're free to go. Made it up on the spot.
Maybe don't let us hear the air quotes.
Well, I thought it was neat.
I'm still working on it. We don't need luck. We got June Lay. Wheeler's gonna love it! Bye now!
Miss Ellie,
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers? Sure, I can be myself. I can be myself better than anybody else in the system. You're looking for crew, I'm looking for a way off this port. So we've got something in common already. And yeah, I know I came on a little strong, but honestly, when was the last time anybody was so eager to throw in with you? Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on...
you got a crew now, Felix. Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, June Lay and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got... she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because oh, law. It's a... I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in. It's been a problem in the past. Thanks, Captain. I actually had another message from June Lay. I just couldn't... let's see here. Talking about... they were... I don't know. June Lay talked about them like it was past, but how... Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the groundbreaker? Get some... Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
but most... Book.
Good to see you, boss. Didn't I tell you? That's right. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. I was... Same way we all do. Hauling Could be I was overreacting. A better man. But on the other hand, broadsiding the jet... Oh, I can do civilized. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked... Yeah. I guess... Thanks for listening, boss.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
Work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested...
Okay, so... what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake. Well, drunk's what I'm aiming for, so I'll take your word on it. Bottoms up!
Didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
Oh! No, it's good, I'm fine. I just didn't expect it to taste like... Oh, propellant. Oh, stars, I can feel it settling. Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing? Huh. Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automat.
I'd give you my advice, but if I'm being honest, you're probably better off following whatever the captain has to say.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time.
Exactly. Takes a lot of trust to hand over that kind of blackmail material.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot. It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you?
Let's read it right now, just to be sure.
It was real long and rambly. This Isabel lady, then it all... I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and... I need another drink. Water's for cowards! Okay, maybe you're right, I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but... I'm so scared. Everything? I got a solar... Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not... That's... Well... Of course. I envy your boldness of spirit, Captain. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. I suppose so, but... I want to be my Well, Captain, this has been... Oh gosh, I don't know. All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm good. Thanks for hearing me out, and...
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. Come on.
Rizzo's not alcohol. CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pt.3 nuts in it. It's time for a new one.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Though, that whiskey did give my head aching something fierce. Feels... I wouldn't mind having a drink again. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I've ruined things in the past. I want to be honest with her. Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those 2 informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr. Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows. You're a compassionate person, Captain. And you're right. Halcyon Helen was a talented woman. She had a gift for transforming her art into wealth. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Please, Lou. Sublight Underground is built on discretion. I'm establishing rapport with our new contract.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
We can do this anytime you want. I'll even make an appointment. I'm sure your schedule's wide open. What with your product launch being indefinitely delayed due to unforeseen murder.
All right, Cedric. If that's how you want to behave, I have no choice but to file an official reprimand on your permanent record.
Oh, please do. I'd love an official reprimand from a failed executive. Could you do me a favor and have it laminated?
Could we please stop this nonsense? Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You are an extraordinary scientist. If your talents extend to forensics, then you may be exactly what we need. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover. The administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats. My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learned to work together. Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like? Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue. I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society. I represent the law, Captain, but what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. The law is simple. I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent. Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready,
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos atmospheric complex. There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation. Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos atmospheric complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving. Welcome back, Captain. Forgive me, Captain. Was there another? No, I am sure I cannot feel emotion. It was my fault. I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results. He asked me to trust him. Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields, while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. The information in my memory, I asked Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Careful, that's my communications terminal. Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting. Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%. Aha! I see you found my portal. Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such a... So, welcome. Make yourself... Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I only regret that I couldn't save more of you. What's on your... Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact. Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who... Why don't you just invite the entire colony to... Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies. For what it's worth, I am pleased. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular. Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you... What's...
Destination reached. Scylla.
This is real space, isn't it? Empty and silent. I thought I'd see the like. I'd look up at night, but...
This is the right place if you want to trade contraband, or hide smuggled goods, or do anything fun, really.
Here we go. Why is it we find fights every place we go?
me.
Explains how we ain't dead. Without the pylons, all the O2 this thing's cracking from the ice would just drift off.
There's no credible research on the health effects of standing directly under a terraformer, Captain. In case you were wondering.
Somebody lives all the way out here? Surrounded by Aether?
Place never even had a bar. No wonder it's abandoned.
Process accurate.
Got nimble fingers, Captain.
something?
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
You didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Huh?
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill. I certainly know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolt. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't say. I wager she told you to say that, the slime. I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril. Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle. Not a damned one. I'm a free man. Supposed to be for the Groundbreaker. Hey, who are you calling? Well, I've got some repairs to... Then, to the Groundbreaker. Better late than never, I say. Unless you're very late.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark. Welcome back. See you soon.
Hey, that pad down.
Windows Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down.
Have it your way, then. Now, about your friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough. Keep hanging. What can I... You have your...
Rizzo says you're one of the almonds of the rainbow.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into groundbreak?
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Damn, son. I've been talking to myself the entire fucking time.